Bully. Here it is. Hi and welcome to HSD Builds. So we're doing some work on the bike and we have just received the SMCR 690 Austin Racing rear can. As you can see, the stock can is currently on the bike. It is rather large and it's rather quiet as well. I would say it's terrible, but it certainly hasn't got that Supermoto sound. So let's swap it out and compare it to the Austin Racing can. So putting the Austin Racing on the scales, we have 1.524 kilograms, with the stock one weighing at 4.419 kilograms, and that is a saving of 2.895 kilograms. So great weight loss from swapping out the stock one for the Austin Racing. As well as looking good, it's also a lot less weight, it's lower centre of gravity of the bike, so again will help the bike's performance. So looking at the exhaust, first we're going to look inside of the exhaust. We have the silencing setup they've got. So it's two perforated cones with a perforated sleeve that goes around the outside of them. So this is a good way of getting the decibels of the exhaust reduced and tuning the sound without harming the performance of the exhaust. They have said that this is all tested on a rolling road, and that the standard way of a decibel killer they did find that this robbed performance, whereas the Austin Racing's SMC 690 way of doing it, which is the exhaust, they loads better benefits to how they've set that up. So it's nice to see technology being improved within the silencer, the world of silencers. Looking at the outside, got it in the titanium finish with the etched writing, lovely welds throughout. Use a standard gasket on the end there, and on the top there you get a new bolt, and then through to the end tip you get the embossed SM kind of machined out at the top. A lovely finish on the entire system, gone for the coloured logo there. Really happy with the exhaust. So here it is, the Austin Racing all fitted. Give it a quick wipe over with some ACF 50, which I've been, reason the bike's apart is I've been protecting everything, making sure everything's all okay and ready for the summer. As you can see, much improved on the looks compared to the factory one. It was very simple, bolt it on at the top, bolt it on at the pipe. There is a little link pipe on the Austin Racing that just slides into the actual can. You just have to twist that, make sure it all lines up nice and straight, and then put the clamp round, do it up, make sure everything's all nice and straight in place. Put all the fairing plastics back on, which is all pretty simple and straightforward. So let's hear a clip. So, nice clip of the exhaust there. Sounds phenomenal. Really happy with it. Got the backwards burble, a bit like a Ducati kind of sound. Got the FMF kind of like clap as well, which is really nice. Seems nice and free flowing, despite what it looks like. The design itself is a good design. It's just a bit different to what maybe some people are doing in terms of the interior of that exhaust system. But it's definitely not restrictive. That is purely for getting the sound level down without hurting the performance, as decibel killers can obviously take the performance out. Between yesterday and today, I have actually picked up a second-hand mint condition Tecmo header so that will be we could do a bit of a video putting that on as well. Kind of if it makes any difference to the noise, etc., etc. So just walk around the bike and we'll just see what other little options I've put on. It's quite nice to see people's builds, so I'll show you mine. So quick bike walk around. We've got the flip and dip tail tidy. Wanted that for my media. Wanted that for socials. Don't want the number plate on the internet, as I have actually had one cloned before. So that tidies that up real nice. Can just flip it under, do a bunch of pictures, scenic pictures, whatever. I love a bit of photography. And then whilst you're out riding and stuff, then you just put it back down, ride off, and enjoy at times. As for the tail light, love how it incorporates the factory light, as there is actually a number plate light in the bottom here. It's just a matter of playing with the wiring in there, and then you've got a perfect out of the way number plate light. Obviously, we've been doing a video about the Austin Racing exhaust, fantastic bit of kit. Got some anodized orange there, jack bobbins. Wanted those so that I can put it on the stand, give it a nice clean up, as I intend to ride it, so we're going to have to be doing cleaning as well. As for the stand, the Warrior stand, really good bit of kit there. And I've just got a cheap stand for the front, so we can clean that. Moving through the bike to the engine, so we've got some engine protectors from SM Project. These things are fantastic. The machining on these is awesome. They're really easy to fit. There is only one thing I did find with this side, which is the gear side, is where the casting kind of line along here on the gear lever, it did actually kind of skim it, so I have had to just file the back of that gear lever off just to pass that. But fantastic bit of machining, the colour's lovely as well. And then through to the other side of the bike, we have the clutch cover. I wanted this because my boot was rubbing on it and didn't want it to wear the paint on the clutch housing, so this covers all of that lovely. Fits perfectly with the original brake lever there. And then up to the bars, we've got some stealth mirrors here. These are actually the UK stealth mirrors. They're perfectly good, nothing wrong with them. I did tell them a note about these fixings, as they are just black like steel bolts, and they are already going rusty, and they're only been, I don't know, about a month old. So I have actually ordered some from Pro Bolt, some aluminium black dome heads for those, as nobody likes rust. KTM cover on the brake fluid reservoir. Don't have one on the clutch at the moment because they actually changed this clutch master cylinder between the 20, I think it was about 23, 24 kind of area. So it's now got a brake tech one. I did ask KTM about that in my local dealer, but it weren't really much help. Weren't really such aware of that in the showroom and the accessories department. So SM Project have said, because I did drop them a message to say, look, this has changed, you're going to make anything? And they said, yeah, we're going to be sorting that out soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that from SM Project, and I will be too, to get one for there. Through to the headlight, a bit of an eBay special, but it does have all the like E numbers and the dot numbers on. So far so good. It's about, I don't know, I've done fair few rides, about a month old, that headlight, no issues at all. Got the indicators built into the day run light area, so cleans that up, having no indicators down the sides, really like that. And then through to the front, we've got the KTM fork protectors there, and I have got some SM Project bobbins coming. And then through to the back, we'll have some rear adjusters with the bobbins on as well, they cut in the way, and some handlebar bar end kind of drop protectors as well. Through to the engine guard here, so KTM plastic one. Wasn't too worried about it being carbon fibre or anything because they're quite expensive, but I really wanted something to protect the engine from any stones flicking up. So lovely bit of kit. Managed to get that on a bit of a deal when buying the bike. Also, it just completes the engine, because if you find any media about these bikes, they've always got these in the pictures, and to me it should be a standard item, a plastic one of those. As again, like I said, just completes it, makes it look nice, and as KTM have always been, great bikes. So yeah, on the summary, great bike. Still getting the gist of the bike. It's still quite new to me. Obviously I've plowed a bit of money into bits and pieces around it, but really wanted to take it from the showroom piece, which is a great bike, to the excellent bike, which is exactly what I wanted and the vision that I had. I did previously own Lamb Chop Ride's EXC 500. That thing was absolutely mental. Definitely do regret getting rid of that. Now I realise just how much time and effort went into, and even money into the bike. But at the time, it was the right thing to do to get rid of it. But again, looking back, should definitely have kept it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch up on the next video.